Hi, Video Diary. Today's Thursday. Yesterday was weigh-in day for me. I weigh in every Wednesday, although I only do videos every 2 weeks or so. And yesterday I weighed in at 231 pounds. So that means over the last 2 weeks, I lost my 1 pound per usual per week. And actually, I think that's pretty good for me, as I realized I came to the realization in the last 2 weeks that I'm not going to beat myself up. For Labor Day, we actually had some Light Life Smart Veggie Dogs, Smart Dogs. They're actually really good. Like, I would never eat a real hot dog, not only because I'm vegan, but because gross. But these Smart Dogs hopefully are better than those. I mean, I know they're made with soy protein isolate, and Dr. McDougall says that those are cancer causing type things, so I would try not to eat much of that sort of thing. But for Labor Day, that's basically the only fun thing I could have. So I did have two of those, which I probably should have only had one. And I did kind of make a pig out of myself with that, but I had two, and they were so good. And I also had some French fries that day, not deep fried, made in the oven, but I had sprayed some non-stick spray on the pan because I didn't have silicone mats yet, and I did order some, and they're great, by the way. I used one last night to make French fries oil-free, and they really work really well. The Kitsune, I got them off of Amazon. Um, so yes, I came to the realization, back on track, I lost it for a second there. I came to the realization that I'm not gonna beat myself up. If it's a holiday, if we're out somewhere, I'm not gonna go crazy. Like, whose time schedule am I on anyways? I'm on my own time schedule. It didn't take me like 4 months to gain all this weight. I'm on my own schedule, so I shouldn't be upset that I'm not maybe losing as fast as other people. I'm not putting myself against other people. This is for me. This is for me to be healthy. I'm not going to be upset that I'm losing my 1 pound a week every week. So I'm not going to beat myself up over it. I'm going to still eat some things that I probably shouldn't eat sometimes, but the majority of the time I'm doing so well. And I am doing so well with exercise too. In the last 2 weeks, I've had so much energy consistently, and this way of eating is so amazing for energy. Out of the last 14 days, I have exercised 12 out of the last 14 days. And I don't, it's not drudgery like it was before. Like I said, I've always been so lazy, and now I jump on my bike or I get outside. I'm, first to, volunteer for something that needs to be done. I'm going to give you an example of how lazy I was before this. I don't know if it's a mental thing or just I was just a slug, but this is how lazy I was. And judge me if you will, but I would do stuff like this. Is this a fat person thing, or is this just a mental thing? Let's say I dropped something in the floor or noticed that something was dropped in the floor. I would think somebody else will get it. And I would walk past it because I just simply did not want to bend over. Like, is that a fat person thing? Is that just I'm a lazy ass thing? Whatever that mental block was, I would think, oh, I can see that tiny piece of paper in the floor. It's bothering me a little bit, but not enough for my fat ass to bend over and get it. And luckily that's gone away, because what the F was that way of thinking anyways? But yeah, so I don't think like that anymore. And I have been using this little journal that my daughter bought for me last year when I said that I was going to change my diet, and I never did. So I actually started using it now, and it's like a little exercise journal, and you write down what's motivating you that day, what your weight was if you logged in, what you ate, what you did for exercise that day, and just any kind of general thoughts. And I've been using it not every day, but probably about 3 to 4 days a week. I've been writing things down in there, and it's nice because not only with the video diary, but I can go back and I can look at this journal and say, this was my motivation that day. And I mean, probably more private things than I would put on here, like, what I was thinking, necessarily, or what I was eating at that time. But yeah, that's it there. And like I said, I've been losing my 1 pound every week. And like I said, I've been exercising every day almost. But here's the thing. I don't think the exercise is really doing much for me more than just eating better, only because I sit all day for work. I sit at this desk where you see me now. I sit at this desk, I work from home, and this is where I sit for 8 to 10 hours a day. So sitting all day and exercising my 1 hour a day, I believe is just putting me up to the level that other people are at that aren't sedentary all day. So I think it's just make that 1 hour of exercise makes me, not just lazy ass, but makes it where I have actually moved. So in order for it to count as exercise, I almost feel like I should be working out 2 hours a day. So maybe instead of when I'm done with work, maybe in the morning when I get up and in the evening, and that would count as exercise for me because I think the hour I'm doing kind of just brings me up to like normal people level instead of sat on your ass all day level. I don't know if that makes sense the way I'm saying it, but that's kind of what I was thinking. And I've been doing really good with my eating otherwise. I cut out the other things besides Labor Day. That's the only day that I went. Oh, nope, that's a lie. We did have another day where we were at Whole Foods and we saw that they carry Earth Balance mac and cheese. If you're trying to lose weight, please forget that that product even exists because it's amazing. I have not had mac and cheese in years, and my husband's favorite dish was mac and cheese with some tuna mixed in, and obviously we didn't do that. But we got 2 boxes of the Earth Balance mac and cheese, which is vegan, and then we added in 4 of the Boca chicken patties, which were nice and crispy. We cut those up into tiny little squares and we put those in there. So like last Saturday night, that's what we had as like our comfort food dinner, and it was so good. I ate so much of it. I'm surprised I didn't gain a pound. But like I said, I've been exercising every day, and I still lost my 1 pound. So you can treat yourself sometimes. I need to get to a point where I don't think like a fat person and I don't reward myself with food. But this is really working and it's really amazing, and I feel so good doing this. I feel like I'm forgetting things that I wanted to mention, but just as an update, everything's been going really well. Yeah, I think that's it. Have a good week.